Just when you thought you knew what was going on in this market, everything flip-flops. All of a sudden, crude's going down. Natural gas, of all things, is going higher. What's happening, and can it keep happening? Here to tell us is Charles Nenner. He's the president and founder of Charles Nenner Research Center. Charles, you've been on the show before. You made a remarkably prescient call on natural gas, so we'll start there. You were short that from about $7.50, and then you came on the show in March and said you were looking for a reversal in April, May. Sure enough, that happened. Now that we're approaching 3, or at least over 250, where does natural gas go from here?
Well, we were looking for a major low, a long-term low, around 170. We got to 187, not too bad. And then we had a short-term buy signal. Looking at cycles, we expect to see one more time some weakness into late July. We're looking at stocks like ECA to go long. We're already long, but we want to add to the position because we like to play it with the natural gas stocks. If you ask me why, I guess most of the bad news is in the news, and cycles that is bottoming, and people become more optimistic or will find reasons why to buy natural gas.
And is there a stop point at that? Because natural gas has made more than one head fake along the way over the last 20 years or so. Is there a stop point at which you reevaluate your work, or is it just buy into weakness until further notice?
Yeah, what we do is we don't reevaluate because cycles don't change. So we just buy at cycle lows. Then you get an up move, and then we can calculate what our upside price target is. And at an upside price target, we take profit. And
your upside price target for natural gas is?
Well, you know, it starts a whole new bull market, so we still have to calculate. But this is the start of a new bull market in natural gas.
All right, well, we'll buy it and let the suspense kind of play itself out. Now, what about crude? Crude has actually rolled over. I mean, it's been incredible. Just when you thought WTI couldn't go any higher, it didn't. Now we're talking about something with a 7 handle. Is it time to buy?
No, we on crude on a sell signal from 109. That's where we sold. And the price target was 68. And we did build the cycles. And the cycles showed that there's no tradable low until November this year. So we were looking for lower crude prices into late this year with a price target of 68.
And so those who are building positions, because it's become a popular trade to start building positions at last year's low right around the mid-70s level, you're saying that that's wrong both in terms of price and time, making it just a flat-out wrong decision until you get to November this year?
Right. It's too early.
Yeah, too early. Early equals wrong in the markets. All right, Charles, and you're saying 68 on crude, that's where you want to get long. Does that start a new bull market, or is that just a trade?
No, that's a trade. I personally am very negative on the world economy, on the American economy. You don't see it if you look at the headlines so much. If you look at the underlying what's going on, you see that we're going into a big recession again, which is one of the reasons that we are short also copper. We also think the commodity market boom is over for a couple of years. There's also a big cycle in commodities. Usually have an up move of 10 years, leading to about 350% gain, and then 20 years of a bear market. And we should starting the bear market.
All right, well, let's buckle up. We got crude going lower for the foreseeable future, and natural gas, it's actually a bull market. Stop the presses and rewrite the headlines. He's Charles Nenner, the founder of Charles Nenner Research Centers. Thanks so much for joining us, Charles.
You're welcome.